this year, and the men of the hour is coming.
Somebody's coming over to get into the camera.
So Jay, I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate doing your show for a second year. I'm much more excited this year than I was last year. I think I made some good progress. Because I think I made some good progress, and I think my confidence is a lot better than I was last year. And it's 1 year later, so I can't really see what happens. You know?
Yeah, but 1 year older, bro.
I know, but I'm going back in time though.
And you're competing in the open class.
Open heavyweight. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
No masters.
No, man, I don't want to.
He won't admit to the masters.
He will
It's
not submit to the masters.
That's not why. I don't want to win against the old guys. I figure if I beat the young and I win the class, then I beat everyone.
Sure.
Look at Dexter. He's not doing the Masters Olympia. He's doing the
So
Olympia.
Jay, tell me, what is it? First of all, you excited about this show this year?
You know, I'm excited about all the shows. I mean, this is, I think, our 6th year now in Vegas, and the show keeps growing. We're having a new division. The Classic started this year, so it's going to be a huge turnout. You see a lot of new faces, which is always good for me. Remember, I started these shows not only to continue the tradition and support bodybuilding, but really to open up more opportunity for people to be able to compete and new faces. That's what I like to see. So when I go to a show and I see so many new faces and some of the old faces, it makes it that much better. So I see just so many levels of people being able to get on stage and compete, and that's what ultimately was the goal in the end. Now that I've stepped away from the stage, is able to support the people and give them the confidence to stand up on stage and feel like they belong in each division. And that's why I think the NPC has done a great job opening up these new divisions and giving everyone the opportunity to compete, where when I started it was just strictly bodybuilding. That was it. You either were bodybuilder, male or female, and that was all you could compete in.
So what do you think of the Classic Physique division? You think that it's going to be a big addition?
I'll be straight honest. I mean, this will be the first show I actually watched the Classic Physiques live. So I think it's going to be great. I still think men's physique is still going to be the main attraction. I see our division is bigger this year in men's physique. Because the Classic's still so new, just like men's physique was when it first started. I think you'll see it continue to grow. But right now, men's physique is still the king right now.
So how long do you and Dave go back? When did you guys meet?
2001. We actually met. We became very close in 2003. He supported me quite a bit extensively. We started working together because he was with Max Muscle at the time. Joe and Sean over there, who were huge supporters of mine. I worked in the contract with the clothing. I mean, we ended up rolling into the Max Muscle store. We were partners a couple times over, I believe. And then, he worked with me actually as kind of my manager. He hates using that term, but he was kind of managing my career when I started and won the Mr Olympia. And he's kind of always been like the guy that everyone says I needed Dave Worley in my career, where he gave me the publicity. We worked together through the years, Muscular Development, Flex Magazine. We did a lot of great ventures together, but we remained, like family the whole time. But I also told him he wasn't allowed to compete when I was competing because he couldn't embarrass me. But now he's taken over. When I retired, which was 2 years ago now, Dave Worley has become a full-time bodybuilder and taken over the Jay Cutler tradition, and he's doing very well. He's winning some, and he's getting right up there in the top 2 or 3. So my expectations now, he better win this shit. Or there's going to be problems.
Well, that puts some pressure on me, being that I'm his coach. But
of course, now he's worked into you, and I think this has been a huge boost in his confidence. He's come in the best shape, and it gets me away from having to do his diet, because I used to help him with his diet, and it was it was hard because we were going back and forth.
And he hated it. He would say, "God damn it, I really don't want to diet, but you want to compete? I have no choice. I got to support you." And you helped always with good heart, but he's like, "Don't get into this. You're too old." You tell me.
I never really necessarily wanted to be a prep coach because I put too much heart into what the person looks like, whether male or female. But I know winning and losing is difficult. There's always ups and downs of both. I mean, I sometimes my losses were my biggest successes, but I think the transition he's seen is more positive now, even at the age, where age isn't a number with his physique because he's getting better as he's getting older, where, most people start to slide in that age. I think he's still coming into his own, and, he's going to peak a lot later than I obviously did in my career, but, our lives are much different, and it's giving him something to really shoot for, go to the gym every day, and stay on track. He loves the diet, he loves the training, and it just goes to show how positive the lifestyle can be for anyone. Here's Dave with 4 children. He's busy. He's working several different ventures right now. He's driving all the way up to Venice from his house just to train with you and really put the effort in and show you. And you, I think, can agree, he's probably one of the hardest working guys. I mean, I think he's more dedicated than I was when I was winning Olympias.
No,
he's unbelievable.
And I feel one of the most dedicated guys. But he takes it very serious, and he carries a scale with him everywhere we go, which I think is ridiculous. But he still does it.
Well, Jay, on a serious note, though, when you see him get up on stage and do his routine and pose or whatever, you must feel kind of proud of him. He is your close friend. So
I do, but the last time I saw him compete was at the June show,
the
Lonnie Teeper's show, West Coast, which I feel like he could have done a little better. So I want to see him get back up there, and I want him to walk away from hopefully this show and say, damn, I nailed it, and I'm like, I got what I deserved,
Yeah.
Not saying taking anything away from the judges and all that stuff, but
sure.
Sometimes we see things differently.
Right. Dave, what kind of influence has Jay had on you in your bodybuilding career?
You know what? I always give you props for making me look the way I do now, as far as the knowledge, but the root of everything, and my muse and my inspiration has always been this guy. And since I've known him, and not just in bodybuilding, but in life in general, Jay's the kind of person that I've always wanted to, even though he's younger than me, I always feel like he's my older brother because he's just so much more mature, I guess. I mean, he's accomplished so much. He's accomplished so much in life, I just kind of...
What has he accomplished? I'm not even sure.
Yeah,
oh, wait, 4 Mr. Olympia titles. I forgot about that, I'm sorry.
But he's a good influence in my life. He's always wanted me to be... I mean, I've seen him, last time we prepped him for the Olympia in 2013, I got to move into his house. We documented the whole entire thing for 12 weeks, and I got to see firsthand what it took for him to get ready for the Olympia. To me, it was just unbelievable. It was just like so motivating, So I've always had that huge motivation and drive coming from him. I just didn't know how to apply it. So I think when you came along and put the pieces together, for me, it was easy. I had the drive, I had the inspiration, but I was missing pieces, you understand? So between the two of you guys, I just feel like what's going on with me today is the combination of you and him together.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm very glad that you introduced me to Jay, because now Jay's become a friend of mine and always been an inspiration to me as well. So Jay's welcomed me into his home, and he's just a great guy. I love him, and I'm so glad that he's in your corner. And Dave, before I wrap this up, I would like to see a shot of your abs.
Huh? Look at this chair.
Borlée style.
And what do you call that, Borlée style?
When he hits it from the side, because it's sideways. You fans, there's a little secret to that sideways.
That sideways thing is a secret amongst us three, the Three Musketeers. So, all right, Jay, thank you for talking to us. Dave, let's get back and eat some more food.
That's right.
Jay, this is going to be a kick-ass show like always. And thank you for putting it on at the Palms. And we'll see you soon on Bebo.